Welcome to Angel Guide, and these are going to be messages from the Sacred Geometry of Relationships Oracle. And by looking at these shapes, we draw certain energies into our lives that we need at the moment. So there are three card choices, 1, 2, and 3. And take a deep breath and look at these cards and see which one draws you the most. And if you chose card number 1, the energy of freedom. The energy of freedom supports our sense of limitless possibility and potential, boundless expression, and bold exploration. So this is an energy that will be beneficial for your life right now. And by looking at this shape, you help activate this energy and bring it into your life. It would be good to realize that the greatest contribution we can make to our relationships, or all relationships, is our authenticity, originality, and honest expression of our true desires, fears, yeses, and nos. Our greatest evolution happens when we are pushed beyond our comfort zone, our limits, and our existing beliefs. When we gain the freedom to explore new territories, thoughts, and are celebrated for having the courage to do so. Relationships are an exciting and effective way of doing all of this. Do you always feel free to express yourselves in your relationships? Why is there a difference between the relationships in which you feel free and the ones in which you don't? What would it take for you to feel free to express yourselves to everyone in your life? Freedom is the big topic in your life right now. Do you feel free? If not, what stands in the way of your freedom? I'm going to give you a few seconds to look at this shape again. If you chose card number 2, the energy of joy is important in your life right now. The energy of joy activates our feeling of happiness and well-being and supports a high vibrational frequency in our being. So by looking at this shape, you activate the energy of joy in your life. The law of attraction states that like attracts like. So when you feel joyful, you likely draw joy into your life. That's why when we are in love or experience great joy, life seems to flow and we attract more loving and joyous experiences. While the emotions of joy rises spontaneously, we can certainly facilitate its emergence by how we approach the world and ourselves. Being aware of how we feel and consciously looking for things to be grateful for steers towards a positive attitude and raises our vibration. Do you often experience joy in your life? What brings the feeling of it? If you don't, what is in the way of your joy? How can you bring more joy into your life? Are you grateful? Find 5 things you're grateful for. Think about 3 things that happened lately that were really funny. And think of as many things that bring you joy. Okay, and just look and meditate on this shape of joy. And transformation, if you picked card number 3, transformation is the energy important in your life right now. The energy of transformation supports our ability to gracefully flow through times of transition, allowing the old to make room for the new. So So you can take a screenshot if you'd like of this shape, and this will help bring this energy into your life. Like everything else, relationships go through cycles. Times of profound togetherness will often be followed by a deep desire for temporary solitude, so we can process our experiences. This is natural and should be no cause for alarm. Our desire to connect and separate waxes and wanes in natural cycles, just like the ebb and the flow of the oceans and the expansions and contractions that cause our heart to beat. Unfortunately, our collective creation of an ideal romantic relationship, in one which is the initial passion and feelings last forever, is not supportive of the reality that life is about to change. People grow and change, so do our dreams and desires and feelings. Our individual journeys impact our relationships. When we go through changes and transformation, it shifts the dynamics of the relationship as well. Unless we can transform romantic love into deep intimacy, the relationship might not be sustainable through the winds of everlasting change and transformation. How do you feel about the concept of transformation personally as well as in your relationships? Do you seek support from others when you go through times of transformation? Or do you withdraw and prefer to be by yourself? Do you feel like the world is going through a collective transformation? How do you maintain an inner state of balance? I hope these messages will be helpful for you. Have a wonderful day.